going to give you something red, and actually this, I know I kind of rave about lots and lots of wines, but this genuinely is one of my favourites. This is a wine called Ceppaiano. Have you ever tried Super Tuscans?
Yes.
You know, so you've got wines like Tignanello or Nalaya, Sassicaia, and these are ultra expensive wines that are kind of like Chianti Classico, but they have other great varieties in them, so they can't be called Chianti Classico, and originally they were the declassified to table wine because that was all they were entitled to. So you got £100 bottle of table wine. This is a baby Tuscan.
Right.
So it's sort of like Chianti. It's got that rather reddish, blood red colour because it has lots of Sangiovese in it, but it has a bit of Cabernet, I think some Merlot, and I think a bit of Shiraz, making it it's like a Chianti that's easier going.
Right.
Because Sangiovese is a little bit bitter.
Can be. I can't. Yeah.
So let's see if it works for you.
Yeah.
So.
It's
So you get
really rich. That what you'd associate with a Super Tuscan sort of nose, which is maybe blind and it's maybe my lack of experience, but is new world, smells new. There's a new world smell to it.
And you've got that black cherry, slightly sort of bitter cherry nose to it. And on the palate, there's a nice coating of quite dry tannin, but still with some fruits and currants, blackcurrant berry flavours, that kind of thing.
But you still get that nice, slightly cigar box kind of dryness to it that you would associate with Sangiovese, which makes it such a fantastic partner for all kinds of food, cheeses, meats.
And I like to think, there's a lovely line in The Sopranos, and Tony Soprano's talking about his neighbour, who is also an Italian-American, but he says his neighbour is a Wonder Bread wop. He's kind of Italian on the outside, but he's all pappy and white on the inside. This isn't to denigrate the wine at all, because this is genuinely one of my favourite wines that I get to sell. It's a sort of Wonder Bread wop wine. It's Italian on the outside, tenuta di Ceppaiano. It comes from Italy. It's a properly Italian wine, but it's made to be a little bit more acceptable to our slightly Americanized palates, if you like. It is the ultimate spaghetti bolognese wine. That's entirely what it's made.
And that's a good credit to a wine. I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not Super Tuscan price. I mean, here I am talking about £100 bottles of wine. This is £8.17.
Right.
You buy it through Bibendum, through the website, and actually, I think it looks more expensive. The label here,
I like the packaging on it. It's really
good,
nice.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The winemaker. Now, I have to get this right. I think it's the winemaker's mother, a lady called Violetta Viola, and she was an artist. And so this is one of her paintings, and they never used them for anything else. And when the wines were being developed, they said, we should go and use these amazing pictures. So this is one of her artworks from 1968, and sort of rather Italian modernist art.
I really, really like that, and I think probably another hour open or decanted, that'll really start to kick out a bit.
Absolutely, and who'd have thought, you'd be saying decanting wines that are selling it at £8, but you know what? It deserves it.
Oh,
it
absolutely.
will open up.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Fantastic. Very
Glad
nice.
you like it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Excellent. Cheers.